Olá, eu sou o Guto e seja bem-vindo a mais um vídeo da nossa série The Witcher 2, aqui no canal Gota Plays.
Vamos lá, vamos salvar nossos amiguinhos, como diz ali, idiotas, no título, né? Então, vamos lá. Discretíssimos, né? Chega no meio dos camponeses ali, povo tudo colorido. Xiii. Eu tenho o Zoltan, que é aquele anão que a gente já conhece desde o primeiro Witcher. Ela não gostou não. E o Dandelion, nosso amiguinho cantor. Sempre se metendo em enrascadas. Vamos lá. Será que é só chegar perto? O seu guarda.
Step back, White One.
Todos os guardas têm a mesma cara.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with a Scottish.
Oxi.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
Ah, tá. Então,
What?
ele merece.
The sentence was he's to hang for
Ele
debauchery.
provavelmente
And a
merece.
sentence is nothing to scoff at.
Vamos tratar com respeito.
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak, or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk. You're spoiling their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favorite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot. Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to
Isso.
attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent
vendo.
town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Muito decente.
Watch your words, guardsman. I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman.
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not
Não
vouch for
ouse
what I'll
falar mal
do.
da Margot.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no
Que
lady!
isso? Aí é pedir pra apanhar.
Got room for one more
Tá
deviant.
xingando a Margot.
They'll hang
O que o cara
anyway.
no fundo tá fazendo?
Come on up. Got
Isso,
room for
câmera.
one more
Vira que é melhor.
deviant. They'll hang anyway. You freak. Want to square with the others?
Deu uma viradinha ali nele.
Come on
Soquinho.
up. Got room for one more deviant.
Não! Vai mais rápido, Geralt. Bate mais rápido. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Eita, pegou no rabinho. Eita, outra viradinha. Tem que ser os dois do mesmo jeito. Sai da frente, sai da frente, sai da frente.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
Agora chegou um homem de classe.
I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
Ok.
Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Falei, homem do diálogo.
Are you in command here?
Forgive me. Bernard Laredo, commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in
Ah, é assim que
Flotsam.
funciona, né?
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well.
Tá vendo como é
Blue
bom ter amigo
stripes,
com
the
contatos?
non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought
Nossa,
so.
libertinagem era isso.
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief.
O Dandelion é o melhor personagem.
I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher.
Ok.
Listen here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead.
Essa mora estranha pra falar
It's
sobre
likely
isso.
that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel
Ah, que
safe.
bom.
That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your
Vocês
homes.
vão arriscar a vida de vocês para vingar o rei falecido. Mano,
Nice speech. You might as well have said outright that non-humans slew Foltest.
My subjects know exactly who the enemy is. Out in that forest, grow careless for a moment, and you're a dead man.
Whereas the non-humans here in town are all friendly.
Friendlier than the merciless bastards out there. We let the Scoia'tael inside, and they'll skin us alive, just before they slit our throats. Here, even the slightest sense of safety is an illusion. We'll not succumb to it for a moment.
What about
um
them?
paranoico.
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town.
Tá
Come
ótimo.
after dusk. I'll be busy
Salve a
till
vida
then.
deles por enquanto.
There's one more thing.
Tá bom.
Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Seja bem-vindo. Recepção de boas-vindas a Flotsam.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Como assim?
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Que poeta. É engraçado que, em teoria, o poeta é o Dandelion, né? E o anão é que é o poeta. Vamos lá, vamos subir um pontinho aqui. Jogar nada? Não. Desbloqueia a capacidade de defender golpes de todas as direções? Beleza. Isso eu quero, é útil. Eu sempre achei que o jogo do Witcher demora muito pra dar um ponto, sabe? No final do jogo, você vê assim, tá tudo lá, mas parece que demora tanto. Vamos ver os quadros de avisos para ver que empregos nós podemos pegar por aqui. Contrato de entrega. Confrontado com a ameaça e insolência das criaturas conhecidas como entregas e preocupado com o povo, o comandante Bernard Laredo decidiu oferecer uma recompensa para o extermínio dessas criaturas. A alma corajosa que livrar permanentemente a área desses monstros irá receber uma generosa recompensa das mãos de Louis Mers e será lembrado nas crônicas da cidade como um verdadeiro herói de Flotsam. Louis Mers, chanceler da cidade. Vamos ver, tem outro aqui. Contrato do Necker. Foi anunciado que o comandante Bernard Laredo postou uma recompensa generosa para o extermínio dos Snackers nas proximidades do posto comercial. Esses monstros devem ser eliminados de uma vez por todas. Aquele que aceitar esse emprego e o completar com sucesso será recompensado com uma generosa bolsa de orens. Um padre será pago para realizar orações em nome de nosso herói por 28 dias. Que ótimo, que ótimo. Parabéns, que bela oferta. Decreto de absolvição para Dmitri. É de conhecimento que o bandido Dmitri se arrependeu e pediu perdão por seus atos hediondos. O comandante Laredo, conhecido pela sua misericórdia, absolveu-o de seus crimes e aceitou Dmitri de volta à sociedade. Nisto, todos os mandados de prisão e prêmios pela cabeça de Dmitri foram suspensos. Uma história de felicidade. Vamos lá. Contrato do Troll. As autoridades procuram uma alma corajosa para matar o troll degenerado que espreita perto da ponte arruinada na fronteira de Aedirn. A besta pode ser derrotada por qualquer meio, apenas contanto que ele seja derrotado. O matador de trolls será generosamente recompensado. Impostos e taxas relevantes já foram deduzidas. E receberá a gratidão do povo aterrorizado de Flotsam. Ah, bom, a gratidão do povo. Aí sim, mano, aí sim. Louis Mercy, chanceler da cidade. Bastante mensagem desse Louis Mercy. Será que a gente vai conhecer ele em algum momento? Interessante. Impressão minha, eu tenho um desenho de um alienígena ali embaixo. É o que parece. Vamos lá. Emaranhado de ervas daninhas da floresta, Shin forrou com caniços da floresta, o barbeiro de Flotsam é a solução. Shin, será que esse Shin é de maxilar? Não sei. Uma enorme e completa quantidade de serviços em oferta, incluindo cortes de barba, remoção, drenagem de espinha e corte de cabelo, todos a preços acessíveis. Dente extraído pelo ferreiro no caminho. Venha me ver na minha livraria. Veja livros antigos enquanto você espera. Einar Galzel. Que legal. Esse anúncio faz essa cidade quase parecer um lugar normal. Problemas com o troll. Bem, então agora vai aparecer uma dimensão que a gente pegou, né? Vou botar o foguinho aqui. Contrato de Snackers. Contrato das entregas. E agora é que eu sinto que o jogo meio que começa de verdade, né? Porque a gente chega numa cidadezinha, tem vários mini contratos pra fazer, tem a história principal, se você quiser.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep, vodka.
Filho, você quase morreu.
Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no
Cara, mas eu tenho a casar.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Vamos lá, vamos inteirá-lo das
The
novidades.
dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I
Uau,
know.
But where did the Lavalettes get
que
a dragon?
narrador.
We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure.
É um mistério mesmo esse dragão.
No wedding, Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Popper-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Brecon rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrick says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Oh, God. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. What you want? You're an adult.
Mais ou menos, né?
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored and drop it. You know how he is.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider
Ele não
themselves
disse que ele não
bandits.
parou com a bandidagem. Ele falou que ele nunca se tornou um bandido.
Triss,
Eu já fiz muita coisa, mas ser bandido, não. A legenda disso diz o
It's
contrário.
chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivelle, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2
Dois
poisonings, no
envenenamentos.
king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Caramba.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Adoro a maneira que o Dandelion tem de ver o caráter das pessoas. Ele me chamou, ele não me pagou
Did
e
they
a comida era
ultimately
ruim.
resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart, as sorceress, holds significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
Que rolo.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute, what were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt,
sabia,
Foltest
sou
began
amigão do
treating me
rei.
as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorp and Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
E esse foi um resumo de tudo que aconteceu até agora.
The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
O que está acontecendo lá fora? Eita! O que é isso? Ah, não, gente. Vamos aqui. Na paz, na tranquilidade. Veja um minhocão. O que é esse minhocão aí?
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
A mulher tá lutando com o bicho ali.
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew
Acho
each
que
other.
nos conhecemos, né?
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Dois amiguinhos.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this
Lembrando que o
damsel.
Geralt tem amnésia e não lembra de muita coisa.
All right. What happened?
Pelo menos ele tá
I
vivo,
came
né?
to Flotsam to kill the Karen,
Karen?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch,
Porro
perchance?
burro, mano.
To see it in all its
Porro
splendor.
burro. A raiva do porro. Leva ele daqui, vai embora. Vai embora.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Poderes Jedi.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I
yeah,
am chief
Louis
person in
Merce.
charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam.
O carinha
It
dos
is in this capacity
cartazes.
that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen,
Mais um trabalho.
the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
Opa,
I
sempre tô
usually work
disposto.
alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put
Ok.
it.
A gente trabalha junto.
Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Ok.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika
Chile?
of Kovir.
Não dele é com S, mas é Chile.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Marigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that
Troll eyes, ghoul
Essas
venom,
duas bruxas
virgin's
aí,
blood, all those
provocando
disgusting
uma a outra.
marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths, right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh
Ha,
my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too.
piada.
But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
the beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf, formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird, but he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation, witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less.
Essa
I'll talk to
detetive,
the
minha
merchants
filha.
about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Assim, não para fazer alguma diferença. Ela precisa de um lugar para se hospedar, né? Bem, descobrimos bastante coisa hoje. Salvamos 2 pessoas da forca, tomamos uma bebidinha, colocamos o mapa em dia e descobrimos que tem um monstro terrível aterrorizando a cidade. Um trabalho para um Witcher. É isso aí.
Ah, acabou. Mas logo logo estaremos de volta com mais um vídeo. Um abraço para vocês, fiquem com Deus e bye bye! Não se esqueça de dar aquele joinha e se inscrever se você ainda não é inscrito. Até a próxima!